Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome back to Medicine Tarot. I'm going to do your second half of August reading for my Geminis. We're going to take a look at what energies are coming up for you here, starting right off with abundance, okay? Blossoming abundance, Gemini. Something is working out. Something in love is blooming in the sun. Holy schmoles. Okay, really, really powerful, super high vibrational energies to have ever, especially right now in August. I feel like Leo season for you it's lit, literally. You're lit up. You could be dealing with a Leo as well. But more so, there's just like a vibe of goodness, right? Let's take a deeper look. Okay, something that you really want to see happen. It's not happening right now at the end of August here. It's not. They're saying wait, okay? Within the next few months, this venture, this relationship, this thing will come together, but not right now. It's so clear. Wait. They're like, not the right time. Wait, not the right time. Within the next few months. Like 3 messages of like, stop, break. Take a break. This is not the right time. When it comes to love, and I know many of you heard what I just said and you thought of someone, right? I can feel that. But the point is, they're saying in relationships, in love, be assertive. And I know that be assertive means go call them and tell them how you feel, or go and be specific and clear and communicate with them. And yet it's saying wait. So the assertiveness here is not assertiveness is not just about other people. It's about you being energetically specific about what space you are in, what you'd like to be in, and what relationship space you want to be in with yourself. I hope that makes sense, right? Something will be revealed to you the longer you wait. You're going to become clearer, and something will be revealed. Let's just say it like that, Gemini. You're going to be like, oh, there it is. It's like a ding, right? But it's in the physical aspect. So whether, for example, in a week, your friend is talking about something and you see yourself in that story with this person that you're in love with or were in love with, whatever. Like whether something is being mirrored to you in the physical sense, or you see an object, you're reminded of something, I don't know. The point is that you need to wait. But the assertiveness is more about clarifying things for yourself. Like it's just really, really clear. Be assertive about what kind of relationship you want, what heart space you want to keep yourself in, etc. Let's move on. Okay. What is this blossoming abundance? Whoa, okay. 2 women. 2 women and a child in reverse. So it's interesting because Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. This is you, right? This is your mental capacity taking over, and your emotional capacity taking over anything negative that has happened for you. It's like you are being the ruler again, the queen, the king, right, of your own domain, but it happens in an emotional and a mental space, like both it's very clear. And they're both upright, which means that the highest quality of these two energies are visible in your body. And that is why you're experiencing this abundance. It is why you are deciding to not make specific offers, or again, it's that whole waiting thing. If you don't reach out, if you hold back, then the Four of Wands, which just fell on the floor, can take place. Your stability can come back in. You can stabilize yourself again. I'm getting a big message here around mirroring. Like, you're gonna see something. You're gonna realize, like, you're watching something on TV, whatever. You're gonna see something that you don't see right now. The end. Some of this confusion, illusion, self-deception even that you've been carrying, you're going to come to a place where you're like, oh, I see what's fake. I see what's fake in other people, or I see what's fake within myself. This is all self stuff, you guys. So a lot of the reason you haven't been able to chill out around a specific issue, and the reason you felt like things were really unfair and justice was literally not on your side, things were not being balanced out for you, is because of some of these illusions, confusions, etc. And they're saying it's coming in now, and you're like you couldn't before. You weren't there yet. It wasn't the time. You couldn't see. Now you're coming back into victory, and these, what is this Page of Swords in reverse? What is that? All right. You're coming back into victory. So as it relates to something that happened in the past, you guys, that you're still thinking about, partnership, whatever, how do I explain this? You're ready to feel victorious. It's like your strength and your confidence came back. The sun is out. Love is in your body again. And you're like, oh, I see everything clearly. And you're going to even more as time progresses. But something is like, I don't even want to say you're letting it go, because I feel like you're growing in the situation. You're growing inside of this situation. Be graceful in movement and action, right? Shift your perception. It's a perception shift. That's literally what it is. Trust your instincts. Good. Okay. Well, let me just leave it there. You're dropping burdens and dropping the idea that you can't have what you want, and you're getting on a path again. You're literally waking up out of bed going, hey, remember me? I'm the shit, right? And it's just this true ability to see good and bad. Again, that's what I'm getting. Like, I see good, I see bad. I see good and bad within myself. You are not defensive anymore, is the feeling. Like, you're not defensive around what needs to be done or what has happened. And it's, again, because you're not giving yourself these negative messages about, oh, I messed up. Some negativity is really, really, really being dropped. So, oh my God, what a good way to experience the second half of August. Hold on, Gemini. And you could be Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising as well. I want to keep looking at this. By the way, you guys, if you don't know me, I'm a transformational coach and obviously a tarot reader. Transformational coach just means that I facilitate healing paths for people. So if anyone's been dealing for a really long time with sort of like same old issues, same old wounds and traumas, I help pave the way to the resolution, a permanent resolution, because so much of the mental health world is all about like, let's keep talking about it for 13 years. It's like, no, we need a plan and we need to get through it. I work with the video cut out. I work with psychosomatic techniques, which means we treat the body and the brain differently, separately, because our mind and our emotional body, they function differently too, which is why I am proud to say I'm very effective and pretty quick. Okay, so heart song. This is beautiful. You're being called. You're being called. Whether you're being called back to somebody, you're being called forward to somebody else, or you're simply, there's an intuition here, a telepathic understanding of like how this pain that you were in was fake. Like there was something kind of, you're looking back on your life, Gemini, and you're like, actually, oh my God, I don't even know why I was being crazy. Like there's so much goodness in my life. You know, I feel so good, or I have so much amazingness ahead of me. I don't know why I was out of balance. And you see that you were actually really sidetracked by your own focus on loss, right? Like the song of your heart is calling you back into your body, into your feminine energy, even if you are male. So feminine energy receives, it relaxes, and it reclines, okay? Masculine energy moves, it creates action, and it's a forward, right? So it's backwards and forward. You're learning to actually relax is what this really truly means for me. And you realize now how when you're so distracted by the sorrow, the grief, and the loss that you've experienced in life, when you're so distracted by it, you cannot receive. How can I receive my lover? How can I receive my money? How can I receive that feeling of, how can I receive if I'm constantly sidetracked by this? And there's some shift here. Boy, there's some shift here that is really like, yeah, many of you might be, and if you're not aware, you are releasing victim mentality. You're releasing victim mentality. Guilt. This is a big like karma release too for you. Yes, you have multiple choices, options and choices to make. You have a lot of decisions that are coming up for you, but you know what? You're actually like, I don't know, what you know about yourself and nobody else knows about yourself is that you're good. You know, there's something where you're not that worried about yourself, something like that. Okay, great. You're going to spend some time healing as well and aligning with your wish, your new perspective. There is a perspective shift. Didn't we already talk about that? I don't know. But a perspective shift that's more about like, it's almost like this person that you were dealing with, Gemini, is, they woke up your inner strength and your inner knowing, not because they were the most amazing person ever, like they hurt you too, but they woke it up because, well, they just did. Does that make sense? Like, so of course you love them. Does that make sense? Of course intuitively sense them, because they woke up you having to rely on yourself primarily for all of the knowing. And because the relationship that you were in, it became confusing, right? It's like it was confusing. There was so many illusions. You were lying to yourself. They could have been lying to you. Like that whole whirlwind, it caused you to have to work through all the false deception, like the deceptive thoughts, which actually was a gift to you, because now you were having to rely on your inner knowing. And secretly, no matter how bad they were, you should be saying thank you. You know, these quote unquote bad people, they teach us the most beautiful lessons, and they give us the biggest like ups in our self-growth. I'm obsessed with your reading. I don't know what you've been doing, but this is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The High Priestess is here to really highlight how spiritually in tune you are. I mean, you could be going through like a huge spiritual wake up, and understanding that you've been holding on to this like victimhood forever, and that you've been so sidetracked by a loss, even though like you haven't been counting your blessings. Even if you pretend you are, you're like, actually I haven't. And honestly, when I just like wake up a little bit from this, I'm like, holy fuck, my life is amazing, right? There's just some deep, gorgeous shift. And it's not just about gratitude. It's actually about the mental release of this loss that you've been focused on. No more stuck. No more stuck path. No more stuck. No more stuck. Okay? Gorgeous. I think that also what happened, or what is going to happen, I should say, is that when we heal, for example, when I'm doing coaching with people, right? Our only goal is to liberate energy in their body. That is literally, secretly, scientifically all we're doing. We're liberating energy pockets in their emotional body that are still tied up and looping around a loss, that are still distracted and focusing on some pain or grief or sorrow. And that's why we call it unresolved trauma or unresolved pain. All we're doing is allowing your body to release it, let it go, and create more energy flow in for you, that's aligned with self-love and all those good things. That's kind of what this looks like. Okay? Getting things flowing in the right direction. Understanding you've been holding on, ending the cycle of holding. Wow, you're letting go. It's gorgeous. Thank you for subscribing and liking and commenting and all those things. Yay. Okay? Good job. If you need to contact me, my information is below. I send you love. Goodbye.